that nobody stays in business that long anymore. You got to be doing something right.
Well, there's some of those years where the something right was just working 24 hours to keep it going.
The ups and downs of a business. Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I went in there and looked at the selection of bikes you got, all the electrical bikes and all the different brands. I mean, these are some. What was amazing to me, some of them are like don't weigh anything.
Yeah, there's some lightweight stuff.
And that for an old man that's lost some energy, a lot of hair, I think a bike would be good for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Who are you talking about?
In general.
We may need some Velcro to hold the helmet on for
He's
you.
your best electrical bike salesman. He says absolutely, if you got health issues, heart issues,
absolutely,
you need the exercise, and then you get out and you just
if you
can't
get
go
in
anymore.
trouble, you got electric to help you a little bit.
Yeah, and you got settings on them, so you can set it on. If you want to pedal more, you can set it on 1. If you start getting tired, you can set it on 5 and pedal less.
Yeah.
And if you get completely worn out, you can just not pedal and hit throttle
it.
Do y'all sell any used bikes over there?
Oh yeah, we sell new and used bikes.
Good.
Yeah,
large selection, and if you don't have something there, you can get it.
Yeah, or build it for you.
Yeah, that's another thing too. And I hate to say it, but every time we have purchased a bicycle from a chain store, you get home, you're right 2 times, and tires are flat, and you can't get them.
The biggest problem there is usually the assembly. Some of the stuff they sell is not low quality; it's just not assembled well, and therefore it breaks. Now some of it is low quality, and you got to air your tires up once a week. I mean, that's just.
Yeah. Well, Steve, you're the head swim coach at Mosley High School.
Yes, I am.
How's everything going swimming? Are we doing okay?
Swimming in Bay County is alive and well. I actually am not going to just talk about Mosley. I'm going to call out some names of some of these other guys that
Go
are
ahead.
for.
Call them, baby.
Yeah, I'll start with Arnold. I mean, Arnold's got Macy Majori is their top girl. She's looking like she's going to make it to the state meet.
Do it, baby.
And I think she's got a supporting cast there that'll possibly get a relay or 2 to state. They're looking really good. Arnold has Cullen Descaslow, and I mean, this winter he made junior national cuts. He's swimming really fast. He should easily be a top 4 swimmer.
Are these 2 seniors, these 2 we're talking about now?
Yeah, I think Macy and Cullen are both seniors.
Go Marlins.
Yeah, and then they've got Owen Friesler. He's either 10th or 11th. He looks like an 11th grader. He's a big boy. But he's what I call a late bloomer. You know, he wasn't a force to be reckoned with when he was like, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, but he's coming on strong now. He's putting on some muscle and some size, and he's working hard.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to make it probably in the 200 free to state, maybe be a top 16 finish. Wow. And then next year, look for him to break into the top 8.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it is
and
good.
They've got a couple of other supporting guys where they should be able to get a relay to state for sure. And then of course, we can move on to North Bay Haven. North Bay Haven has some very fast boys. Yeah,
wow.
They got the Rademacher boys. One of those is an 8th grader. He's faster than everybody in the county except
in
for
8th grade.
He's faster than everybody but Cullen. He's even faster than his junior brother.
Wow, 8th grade.
Yeah, he's a force.
So he can be something special in 4 years now.
Oh yeah, he's Division I material. Olympic trials material. I don't know if he'll.
That's crazy.
So yeah, he's something special.
Who's their swim coach?
Tina Brewer is the North Bay Haven swim coach. And then, of course, Scott Fortier, who's the Cat 5 aquatics coach. He's the one that coaches these guys year-round.
Yeah,
he's an excellent coach.
Does a great job.
And then those boys
was Scott supposed to come in? He backed out? Was that...
No, I invited my son-in-law to come and talk about the Songwriters Festival. He just gave me notes and told me to do it.
Okay, I got you. My bad.
Yeah. So anyway, North Bay Haven has a couple of relays that should make it to state, and I think the Rademacher boys will definitely go individually, and then Brendan Stahl and Clark Wilt. Clark's a tremendous 500 freestyler. He should make it. So they should have 4 guys make individuals, and then they should get a couple of relays to state.
Good job.
And also, North Bay Haven has one of the fastest girls in the county too, and she's 8th grade. That's Mia Jurgens, and she's got a supporting cast of Riley Davis and Anna Blair, who should get some relays to state, and some of those girls might even make it individually. So, yeah, we got some. North Bay Haven's 1A, so they'll be at a different state than Arnold. We're all different. Arnold's 2A, North Bay Haven's 1A, and we're 3A, so we go to 3 different districts.
All right, in swimming, state competition, how many different levels are there?
There's 4.
See, like in football, you got, 7, 8, whatever it is.
Yeah, there's
baseball.
There's 4. When I first started coaching, there was well, I've been coaching forever. There was 2 when I first started, and then they went to 3. Now we got 4.
4.
Yeah.
And you would think in Florida, if you're a state championship in Florida, you could do something on a national level.
Well, you can definitely, if you're a state champion, you're definitely Division I material. Like, we've had 2 or 3 state champions through the years from Arnold, Mosley, and Bay High, and they went on. All of those guys went on to swim Division I, and so yeah.
What do you got? We got more on Mosley?
I'm getting to Mosley. Mosley, we got we're a little low on boys. I got a junior, Roman Belev, and I think he's potentially a top 3 or 4 100 butterflyer if everything comes together. And then Oren Scarborough, who's a senior, and he should make it to state in the 100 breaststroke. Don't really have a supporting cast for them to get a relay there because the rest of the guys are so young. I mean, I've got some up and coming freshmen, and I got there's a load of 8th graders that go to Mowat and Merritt Brown that are swimming that might come my way if they don't, I know they got school choice, but they live in the Mosley zone, so I'm looking, how recruiting is. I can't ask them or talk to them about it. I can only assume.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird, but yeah.
No NIL deals at Mosley.
Nobody's throwing down any cash for us to buy any swimmers.
Maybe the coach can
maybe Chad could give us a donation. Chad, if I give you a list of names,
yeah, Chad.
If I give you a list of names, can you
Chad,
buy me some swimmers?
Pocketbook out now. It'd take him a week to get it out so heavy.
Well, at least I brought mine.
I know better.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then Mosley has some we have the other fast girl in the county, Bella Blitch. She's a sprinter. So her and Mia's a North Bay Haven girl, and she's mainly she's kind of a 100 fly and distance girl. And then she dominates that, and then Bella's dominating the sprints. And I should get 3 girls relays to state, and mostly girls are looking real strong. We got 17 girls, and 10 of them are really fast, and the other 6 are getting there. So yeah, it's all coming. And Bay High, of course, they got nobody really fast enough to make it to state. They got a couple kids that should make it through the regionals, and they're still a young team. Yeah. They've struggled with keeping a coach. This coach is their 2nd year. I think this is the first time they've had a coach that was the same coach 2 years in a row. So we look for them to build their program back up and be strong again.
What about Bozeman?
Bozeman has no swim team. Those kids can actually swim, I guess, for any high school they wanted to. But, I'd like to reach out to them and let them know, but the recruiting rules are such you almost can't even promote the sport.
Yeah, don't do anything.
You can't even
don't trust them.
Yeah, it's weird,
But it seems like though in swim, it's like you always guys get along pretty well, kind of pull for each other and help each other.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a small sport. We're all on the same team. 40 weeks a year. We're only on opposing teams for 12 weeks during high school season. All these kids I'm talking about. All these guys, fast guys, these guys are all trying to make junior national cuts as a relay. So these North Bay Haven, Mosley, and Arnold kids will hopefully will be swimming on a relay at Southeasterns and another relay together at junior nationals.
What about the diving? They got many divers this year? I know we lost a coach.
Yeah, we're low on divers this year. We lost a coach, and I think a few seniors.
Dana, where are you?
Yeah. So diving kind of took a little bit of a dip. But I mean, we got a couple of decent divers. No,
do you see it coming back in the numbers to start? Are they starting to come back and swim?
Yeah, they're starting to come back. Like I said, just knowing the 7th and 8th graders in the pipeline at all the schools, that are coming up. I think all our numbers, all across the board, Bay, Mosley, North Bay Haven, and Arnold, our numbers should be bigger next year.
Now, you were talking to me, too, about this, was it called musical festival? Or?
Yeah, it's the Panama City Songwriters Festival.
Talk about that.
Downtown, yeah. So it is November 7th and 8th. It's downtown, Panama City. All the venues are walkable. You know, all the venues down there, Adelaide, Bookish Boutique, and Elevation, Light Room, the Boxing Ring, Millie's, Center for the Arts. I think they're going to have a couple of pop-up venues where they just put, a tent up somewhere there downtown. So, it's a ticketed event, but there will be a couple of venues where if you're just strolling downtown, you can listen to some great songwriters.
Right. I have been to one of those before, and they are cool to go to. And you see people there that years later are all of a sudden writing hits for.
He didn't like talking about it. He's wrote a couple songs, and they were pretty good. He performed them pretty well.
Yeah, right, Antlers in the Treetops by Who Goose the Moose.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah. Well, maybe he needs to audition for the Songwriters Festival then, doesn't he?
One of the Sammy Hale on Too Long, something like that. That was a good one he wrote, too. That was pretty good.
You're a mess. But it is a lot of fun to go down there and listen to some of those potential greats.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like 3 years ago.
When is this now?
It's November 7th and 8th, downtown Panama City. And you can get tickets by going on the website, which is just pcsongwriters.com. I mean, that's that simple. If you can spell song and writers and PC, you can get there, pcsongwriters.com.
What's that start with?
P.
or you can have Julie do it for you, Coach.
November 7th and 8th?
November 7th and 8th. And then on that Thursday night, they're having a special event. They're going to have four rooms at different locations that are going to be like, they said it's top secret. I can't tell what it is. But anyway, there's going to have 4 rooms where they have special music. They're going to have some music from different decades in these places.
Oh, cool.
And that's going to be a neat thing, too. You can read more about that on the website.
It'll be cool then, and we can enjoy it. Even though it felt really good this morning.
It's always nice walking around.
I just keep praying. Keep them systems out of the Gulf. No problems.
I mean,
all right, let's talk about some of our great people. I tell you what now, all you Gator fans, Chad and I are going to talk about the Florida Gators. I'm going to tell you, they're not as bad as you think. You turn the ball over 5 times. You turn the ball over 5 times. You get beat by 10 points against an offense like LSU.
He told me to prepare for the Vanderbilt update, not the Florida update.
No, you said that. You said that. Anyway, Vandy's good, man.
I know.
Vandy's really good.
Watch out.
No, I still think Florida. Their defense plays hard. They never give up. They didn't quit. Did you watch the game?
I did, and we'll talk about it.
It's just the
about
quarterback. The guy that I thought was the best quarterback in the SEC. He's just let us down.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
And then we got one in Texas is kind of letting us down a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Florida thing in about 30 minutes.
It's not all about money. You know, all that money you throw at Texas and everything.
Here we go.
That Learjet.
Yeah, that Lamborghini I'm driving.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Steve, tell me again where you're located and name of your business.
Steve's Bike Shop on 1924 West 23rd Street, right across from Sam's Club.
We're 2 days away. 2 days away for something special. What happens on every Wednesday? It's special.
Biscotti.
Jay Michaels. No. You know what the big deal this week is?
Uh-oh.
We're 2 days away.
They changed it.
For the most beautiful, most talented, most athletic dancer, cheerleader.
Oh.
Sounds like a grandkid's birthday to me.
Unbelievable. Nobody is as smart, as good looking.
Doc, I didn't know it was your birthday.
I said
Thanks,
good
John.
The one and only Leighton Hale. Leighton Bell Hale will be 11 years old. 11. I cannot believe it. And she spent the night with us Saturday night. We had a great time. Lorelei backed out. I'm mad at her. But anyway, Leighton Bell's birthday will be Wednesday. And you'll hear about it every day until Wednesday. And then we're all going to come in and sing. You're going to show up and sing? Okay, good.
Happy birthday.
Leighton, happy birthday in 2 days, baby girl. But anyway, he's right. What he said about Wednesday. A special day. You got Beef O'Brady's. And Steve, I know you've been there. Pat Perno's city commissioner does an incredible job. Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven, They've got 10 wings inside for $9.99. If you want to go watch all the NFL and college games, that's the place to go. Now, a lot of people like to have parties. They call Pat up. They order, I'm talking 50, 100, all these huge number of wings. Pat says, come on down. We'll have them ready for you. If you want to have a party at home, come by and get the food. Beef over Braised Lynn Haven, head on home. I advise you stay there. TV's everywhere, especially if you're moseyed often. Get up there and watch the games, have a little pep rally, then head on Tommy Oliver. Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. And then the other big deal Wednesday is the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Spaghetti only on Wednesday and only for lunch and dinner. You ever had it?
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible, man. I don't know what the sauce is, what it is. It's really good. The only thing near as good is when Chad makes his. Chad does a really good spaghetti. Lasagna, your lasagna is okay, not as good. So but he really can't grill steaks.
So if this medical thing doesn't work out, he can be a cook.
Oh,
right?
I've always said that.
That's
put
good.
a hat
That's good.
on.
He's got a backup plan.
He put a hat on him, and I think he could do it, especially Italian. He's really good
Did you walk
Italian.
in here with the sign said "Kick me"?
No, it's on my forehead, John. It's on my forehead.
We'll be right back. We got Steve. We got Chad. I could have had Glenn, but I thought we had somebody else. I'm blaming you.
Sorry.
We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Wildcat.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. The Coach James Hale Show.
Coach, how long has it been since Kentucky had a better record than Alabama?
I think somebody told you to say that.
And everybody keeps talking, oh, he's Mac Jones, he's a pocket passer and all that other bullshit.
Weekday mornings 7 to 9. At 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a light breeze out of the south, mostly sunshine and 87. Clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 70 and a wind coming out of the northeast around 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow, sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 87. About the same at 86 Wednesday and we'll have sunshine. This forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Taco Bell is now on DoorDash in Port St. Joe. That's right, you can enjoy craveable tacos, burritos, and more delivered right to your door. Craving a late night snack? Taco Bell in Port St. Joe has you covered. Open until 1, 7 days a week. Plus, start your day off with their delicious breakfast menu, available until 10 a.m. Taco Bell, where the craveable comes true. Taco Bell, now on DoorDash in Port St. Joe.
Go Tiger Sharks.
At Brock Lawn and Pest Control, we're proud to be awarded the distinction of being Quality Pro certified.
Our technicians have passed rigorous training in eco-friendly application and prevention of pest treatments.
Part of the program is the practice of integrated pest management.
IPM's goal is to prevent pests from ever entering your home. It includes inspection, prevention, education, and, when necessary, application.
We're proud to be Quality Pro certified.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control, the standard and level of trust.
On the run. Time to let the big dogs eat.
How about that answer by Georgia? In the end zone, touchdown, Georgia!
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back. 104.3 ESPN North. You know, I did something yesterday I hadn't done it in a long time. I watched an entire NFL game. The Eagles and the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That was good. I'll tell you another thing to watch. It's on Netflix about Jimmy Jones, or Jerry Jones, whatever his name is, and the Cowboys American team. That's incredible. That's a great special they had on that. We got him.
You didn't watch the Bengals win?
Hey, didn't he get hurt again?
Yes,
he's
out
broke
for
a
3 months.
toenail or
3
something.
months?
That's what they said this
Wow.
morning.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's terrible.
Dang, man.
Yeah. Well,
But
I
they
tell you
still
what.
won.
High school football, let me go down this list. Do we got Coach?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do this in Arnold at South Walton. 24-6, South Walton gets it done. That brand new facility over that brand new stadium. Let's bring Griff on. Coach, how you doing this morning?
Oh, I've been better.
Hey, we're getting closer and closer getting you back, and I think they need you. But let's talk about it. Give us some names of the kids that are playing well, and talk about what happened? I know you watched the game film. Kind of give us a rundown about what happened.
It is frustrating. It's all about getting me back. Shouldn't be gone anyway. It's an unbelievable thing that's happening, and the information that I've been getting, man, is just absolutely insane. Got another coach in the area in the county reaching out to the executive director of the FHSA and other board of directors, spinning a narrative about me that's false, trying to paint me as something that I'm not, having direct access to people that I don't have access to. I mean, it's absolutely insane what I've been discovering with what's going on, and the fact that I've been painted as something, some kind of recruiter, when I have evidence of other coaches in this county recruiting directly. And then I've been painted as that for kids that just showed up at my school unannounced. And in order to try to make sure I was clear about them not being recruited, I walked in without hiding it across campus to the athletic director, without, again, not hiding anything, trying to make sure that those kids were not being recruited. I'm being painted as some sort of pariah. It's insane. And the only people that are getting hurt here are my kids. The kids at Arnold High School. We're supposed to be in the kid business. I don't think there's a couple coaches in this county that are in the kid business at all. The only people getting hurt right now are my seniors. My seniors are suffering greatly, sitting in my office crying, and that is, the wrongness of it is something that I could not even begin to describe. How wrong this is and how frustrated and how upsetting it is for everyone in my program and my family. It's absolutely insane, Coach, and I cannot even believe that it's continuing to happen.
Wow. Well, I hate it for you, Coach. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no, I hate it for my kids. I'm a grown man. I'll be okay, man. My kids in my program, that's, we're supposed to be in the kid business. There's some guys in this county that absolutely are not. They're in the business of harming kids, and that is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah. Well, is there any way to get rid of the FHSAA? Because I've never spoke to a coach in any sport that likes the FHSAA.
And don't the schools have to pay like $200 or something?
They try to get every penny you got.
Well,
every time you play a game, every time you do. That's what I have against them. Every jamborees, classics, you name it, they're at the handout. And I'm like, what do they do with all this money?
Well, it's an inside. It's a cartel. If you go on the inside, you can do whatever you want. You can contact whoever you want, speak to whoever you want, say whatever you want to say about anyone. If you're not inside of that group, you don't have that access, and they can spin whatever narrative they want to spin about you. And I'll tell you, that is disgusting and disturbing.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable organization, and it is a failure for the entire state of Florida.
That's true.
Are there any legal ramifications to some of that? I mean, do we have...
Yeah, and that's the thing I've been forced to. My wife and I, we paid $10,000 for a retainer, to our attorney to pick this fight up for me, because I've kind of been left hanging on this thing. So we've had to fight and, trying to figure out what our legal ramifications are. But every day that goes by, every game that goes by, that's 4 games for this nonsense that I've served. When you got guys doing heinous things across the state, getting less and less punishments. I mean, it's unprecedented to get the punishment for what I did. And my wife and I are, of course, fortunately, some folks and supporters started a GoFundMe to try to help us out, with that free grift campaign that kicked off, but my wife and I are, a $5,000 salary reduction, $2,500 fine, a $10,000 legal retainer. It's a pretty significant burden. Of course, how much we get paid. I'm rich and all that, so it's a frustrating thing that I'm in this situation, and I'm absolutely disgusted by it.
It's yeah.
Well, would you talk about the game if you would? What did you think? Who played well for you, and give us some of that.
Yeah, no, we had some great things happen defensively. Of course, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
To really get a great assessment and really give my kids the best opportunity, to play. But we had some defense played well. Offensively, we didn't move the ball, which is understandable. We weren't able to consistently move the ball, move the chains, get some points on the board, which is what we need to do. All credit to Phil T.C. He does a great job over there, and they had a great game plan, and they did a great job. No knock on Phil. I mean, they got a great team this year. I'm just very frustrated that our kids aren't getting the best opportunity that they deserve.
And this week, you talking about an all-star team. This Bluntstown group was incredible, 60-13 at Port St. Joe. They had 50 on Bozeman before halftime.
All right, 17 transfers and all that stuff, and I'm the one getting hung. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
They have 17 new players. 17.
I don't know if that's accurate or not. It's a lot. But,
And
it's not
everybody's
just
talking
Hale.
about it. Everybody's talking
That's
about
the
it.
thing. And that's the thing, I'm one of the guys that cares the least about that. It's the state law. I don't care where kids go. You want to come play for me? That's great. If a kid decides he's got a better opportunity somewhere, I'll hug his neck. And there's kids out there that have left my program that tell you, I'll hug their neck and wish them the best and tell them the door's open if you come back. I wish you the best. And I'm certainly not the one going to be working these backdoor deals trying to get someone hung up and get someone jammed up, even though I got all the evidence in the world to do that. This is high school football. What in the world is happening? That's my question.
Yeah.
Wow. It's strange stuff.
After watching tape on them, Coach, what do you think? I mean, what do you do when you go up against something like this?
Well, they're extremely talented. They got a bunch of skilled guys who are really, really talented. They got a quarterback that's really great with his legs and getting better with his arm. It's going. We got our work cut out for us. They're not the Jets. They're not unbeatable. But at the same time, they're a very talented team, and they've got a lot of. It's a pretty impressive one rural team. I'll tell you that. I'm fairly impressed by it. When I was in that league, with my team going up against the Madisons and the Hawthorns and those guys, that are doing these same kinds of things. It's interesting. But at the same time, I can't believe that I'm the one that I'm the hill the FHSA wants to die on. It blows my mind that what Jason Griffith has done, walking kids from the office to the athletic director and back, is the most heinous crime compared to all these things that other guys are doing. It blows my mind, and there's no logical explanation for it. I know the explanation for it, but there's no logical one.
Yeah.
I just can't prove it just yet.
Well, Coach, man, take it easy. I know it's getting to you. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, it's beyond getting to me, Coach.
Yeah, I know. Well, hang in there, and if anything we can do for us, let us know. And good luck this week. Is the game going to be at Arnold?
Yeah, we're at home this week, and reach out, look at that free grift campaign, Coach. And y'all, if you want to help me out, you can help me with my legal fight. I'll tell you that is one way you could help, because it's becoming a pretty good burden on my family.
All right, buddy, hang in there. We'll talk to you next Monday, Coach. Thank you, sir.
Coach, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Coach Griff. They got a tough game, man.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Blountstown, good Lord. That's they got the running back from Mariana. That's unbelievable. They got another one, too. They got two of them. Every time they touch the ball, it seems like they take about 60 yards for a touchdown every time they touch the football. They got more speed, size. This team doesn't win a state championship. I'll be shocked. I'm talking about Blountstown. This is what happened. I got time to go over this real quick. Give me a minute. All right. Arnold got beat 24-6. Arnold at South Walton. Bay's got it rolling. Escambia now, they've been a power for years. Bay High School puts it on them 28-14. Chad, I'm telling you, Bay's the real deal.
Yeah.
They are the real deal this year. Mosley, great job. Navarre, 36-16. North Bay Haven, congratulations, North Bay Haven. First win of the season, 60-12 over Graceville. They look really good in that. And then you had West Florida beat Walton 35-6. I think I lost that one. And Destin got beat by Pensacola 49-9. Chipley 55, Vernon Zip. Port St. Joe took it on the chin at home. The Tiger Sharks get out Taco Bell. They got beat 60-13 by the All-Star Blountstown. Blountstown's got a team. Sneeds and Florida A&M, they did not play. I've got Bill's got that rescheduled. And Holmes County, I went back and forth on this one. Holmes County beats Rutherford. I think it was 21-19. So we will be. I got time? All right, let's talk about some of our great, wonderful, outstanding sponsors. We talked about getting down Beef O'Brady's, Steve's Bike Shop, 23rd Street. Head on to Beef O'Brady, see Pat, have a great meal.
Onion rings,
then
Beef O'Brady's.
Let's head on down and see Russ and Amber.
Sapphire, I'll bet you didn't know this.
I love her. She's real nice.
Sapphire is the birthstone for the month of September. So if you're going to buy that special present for that special somebody that operates the board while you're
what about Leighton? Can I get Leighton something instead?
Well, find out what her birthday. Well, her birthday stone would be sapphire. So that's the perfect gift to buy her for her birthday. And all you got to do is go to 830 Highway 77 to David Adamson Designer Jewelry and tell them what you want. Put it on a piece of paper, make a little drawing of it, and they will create it for you. Also, while you're there, take your jewelry in for a free cleaning and free jewelry inspection, and get your watch battery changed so that you don't run out of time.
Thank you. That's a person. You know what? I'm glad you try to help people out like that. Dr. Ward, let me try to help people out. Dr. Ward is incredible. Skin cancer can be deadly. 1 in 5 develop it. Take care of your skin. If you have an issue, do like Dr. Chad Mitchell did. Do like Jason Kovaleski, like I've done. Dr. Ward is incredible. Offices throughout the Panhandle of Florida. Listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. You know what? He had another great week of picking games. He did lose one, though. He did lose one. I'm not going to mention it. He was at the LSU-Florida game, too. Yeah, I think he had a pretty good time until kickoff. But anyway, Dr. Ward, we'll have him on here Wednesday. Looking forward to visiting with him. Also, Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kovaleski can make it happen for you. Jason's got 2 locations, 23rd Street and Pier Park. Listen to him every Tuesday and Friday. Max Fit Sports Nutrition. All right, all you Tiger Sharks, get down to Taco Bell. They support you big time. They love those Tiger Sharks. And Tiger Sharks love Taco Bell. They go together, hand in hand. Like the bear said, good pair, said the bear. I'm talking about Bear Bryant. Paul Bear Bryant.
I'm glad y'all laughed.
Say that. I've never heard him say that.
Me either.
Y'all are mean. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
The brutal hits. The heartbreaking turnovers. The roaring comebacks.
In for the touchdown.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida delivers the biggest matchups of the week from across the nation. Your college football headquarters on the Gulf Coast. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
When you bring your vehicle to Panama City Toyota for repairs or maintenance, you'll get the warmest welcome around.
That's because we see service differently.
It's not only an expert team that can help with everything, from simple adjustments to a new set of tires. It's also a team that values your time, so we make your experience as quick and comfortable as possible. Because we're committed to service that goes beyond. Only at Panama City Toyota.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory or visit online, instantReplaySportsCards.com.
Is your restaurant looking a little tired from the long off season? Is your office a little offish? Start the new year off right by giving them a fresh start. Fresh Start Cleaning is now accepting new clients. Ask about their complimentary hood cleaning services. Fresh Start Cleaning. Get clean again with Fresh Start. Call 850-771-6917, 771-6917, and ask about their complimentary hood cleaning services.
College football isn't life and death. It's much more important than that. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! I just got choked up. They were open this week. Gonna look great. They're gonna be good, man. Is it more that, do you feel, if you're a Bama guy, and Steve, you like Alabama.
Yes.
Is it that we're feeling a little bit better about it because FSU's just a lot better than everybody thought, and maybe Bama's not quite as bad as FSU made them look? Well, does that make us feel any better?
Well, we'll know as we go down the stretch and they play some more heavy-duty opponents.
Yeah.
And then
they got Miami on the rise. That's coming up. They're about 2 or 3 weeks away from Miami.
So do you think FSU prepared for Miami this week?
I would say yes. If I'm them, I would definitely say yes. Last week, during the open week.
Yeah. This open week. This past
week, they need to focus on who?
Kent State.
Kenny State? Yeah. I think you're going to put a whooping on Kenny, too.
ESPN says they have a 99% chance of winning.
So Kent State's got a shot. They got it. You tell me I got a shot.
Yeah. I think if FSU beats Miami, that makes Bama look better. They lose to Miami, that makes Bama look worse.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll tell you what, I like Florida State.
All
right, let me, before we go rolling, let's talk about John and Charlotte. I love them. Wonderful people, always giving back to the community. Get out to one of the 4 newbies, have a wonderful time. Newbies 2 on the Curve. The place to go watch all NFL, college football games. Head on down to the Mothership, the best bands in the Southeast every weekend because that's what Charlotte wants, and she gets what she wants, believe me. The new facility over in St. Andrews, beautiful blue building. There, people are having a great time there also.
It's a cool place.
It is. It's cool.
Nice
you sit outside, go inside. It's just a neat place, good atmosphere there. All right, Chad, what do you have for us on FSU?
Well, let's talk some of the stats for this game. You've got the Golden Flashes. That's Kent State. Seems like they could have come up with a better name than that. But every year, I know, every year I hear it, I just laugh. Anyway, the Golden Flashes, their quarterback, DeShields, has 513 passing yards. Their running back has 135 rushing yards. He's also got 200 or their other running back has 223 receiving yards. This is Wolford. And then sacks, Campbell plays on the defensive line for them. And then Young at defensive back has 21 tackles. And you go over to the FSU side, Castellanos with 389 yards. You got Danzy, 109 rushing yards. Robinson, 191 receiving yards, and Jackson with 1 sack and 11 tackles by Little Jr. So these are kind of the playmakers, if you will, for both sides, giving you a little bit of feel. Remember, FSU had a bye week last week, so I'm sure they were preparing for Miami.
Right.
But that explains some of the lower numbers on this side, whereas Kent State, they've had a little bit more playing time. So anyway, I don't give Kent State any chance. Let's hope FSU doesn't allow them to have a chance in that. And that's pretty much all we've got. Everything's been really quiet. Even on the injury front, nothing's really changed. Not a whole lot going on otherwise.
What'd you say that game was, Doc?
It's going to be at Doak Campbell in Tallahassee, 2:30 p.m.
I was surprised it was 2:30.
Yeah.
And that was probably on the ACC network?
It doesn't list a network. Well, actually, hold on. It does down here at the bottom. ACC network. Yes.
Yeah. Tell you what, man, we were at the Cajun Place Saturday for the 2:30 kickoff game. You watch all those football games down there. It was weird not seeing Florida State. But anyway, you can watch all the games. Got 50-cent wings, $5 pitchers. The food's incredible. Atmosphere, all the different shirts. We had a couple from us. Sue and King Solomon. Bill Solomon, we call him the King. He was a former superintendent of Missouri. We're talking about high school football there, Florida, Alabama, and the crowds and things like that. But he's a big FSU fan. Loves Missouri, loves FSU, and I think one of the sons went to FSU from Missouri. They just always kind of like Florida State for whatever reason. And they're excited about FSU being good this year. They're really pumped up about that. But I'm telling you again, if you want to have a great time, get on to that Cajun Place, man. We had a blast down there watching all the different football games. We got confused one time. You had Texas playing in one screen right beside Tennessee and Georgia. One time I'm thinking I'm watching Texas play. It was Tennessee.
That's a little too much orange.
Yeah. Have you been down there yet? You got to go. I'll buy you wings if you show up.
Oh, yeah? I got this marked and
that's a pretty strong invitation.
There we go.
Yeah. Steve, I'll definitely get you.
Put it on my phone so I can play it when I get there.
Michigan A's mean. Michigan A has got a mean streak in him. I'll tell you what, man. God,
are you poking the hornet's nest again?
No, he just texts me some mean stuff. But, all right, you doggone right. They got ready. I bet you $1 million they worked on some Miami stuff during the open week. I mean, you'd be crazy not to.
Yeah.
Get everybody back, get everybody healthy, and then get ready and win this ball game. And the key this week: get in there, take care of business, jump on them early. Play a lot of people, nobody get hurt, and then let's get focused on the next one.
Yeah,
the next one's not Miami, it's Virginia. And that game's on a Friday night.
At Virginia.
On a Friday night.
And then the next one's Miami. But you can kind of see the ranked team that they're going to be facing. And,
they keep moving up without even playing.
Yeah, so, really right now, Miami is other than Alabama, Miami is the only ranked team on their schedule now because Clemson has lost 2 games.
Wow.
And there's nobody else. And Florida's on their schedule, too, and Florida's not in the top 25. So, I mean, FSU really doesn't have anybody else in the top 25 so far to play.
What's amazing, we don't know. We're still young. We've only played 3 games, right? This is week 4 of college football, so FSU's only played 2. But after watching this year compared to last year, it's like night and day.
It is.
But remember how many people were upset, going nuts about Navarre. They were 2-10 and fell apart. Norvell, whatever his name is. And everybody's going absolutely nuts right now on Billy Napier. They want him fired. They want him gone. And who knows? I'm telling you again, we were talking about Florida a minute ago. Florida's not near as bad as people think. They play hard. Their defense is good. They just beat themselves. Look, 2 games in a row, all the turnovers, all the penalties, touchdowns being called back against LSU, touchdowns against back. 2 of them against the week before. Penalties, just undisciplined. Yeah. And then you look at UCLA. Nobody goes. They had maybe 10,000 people in that huge stadium, the Rose Bowl. They get beat. They fired their coach. They pulled the trigger. And then Virginia Tech. They get beat. He's gone. This early in the year.
Wow.
Can you remember any other time when people get fired 2 or 3 games into the season?
No.
3 games into the season, you're getting fired.
Question, what game was that where the player, and I'm thinking it was LSU, got kicked out of the game before it even got started?
Targeting.
Yeah, for targeting. Yeah.
That was just starting.
And then his brother got hurt.
It was a real targeting call. He led with his head.
I didn't see it. I turned it on right down after that, so I didn't see that.
Some of those are hard to avoid.
It is hard to avoid, and you just have to accept it. And whoever stepped in for him did a great job.
But what seriously, what did y'all think about UCLA firing their coach after 3 games?
I think you're spending the money anyway. Why not keep them around and get through the season? The season's what it is already to start. I don't know that changing them game 2 is going to change anything.
It's not.
It costs you more money.
It does.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, it's just 3 games.
We live in an instant society.
Yeah, everybody's got to have that
instant gratification.
Right now, baby. Right now.
Instant.
Very good.
I want it now.
Yeah, you go to the doctor, your knee hurts. I want it done now. I want that thing fixed right now. And what about Virginia Tech? Do you think Beamer would leave South Carolina to go back where his dad's a living legend?
Absolutely not. I don't think that'd be smart. Yeah. I don't think that'd be smart on his part.
Yeah. I don't know. Would you rather be in the ACC where you might survive a little bit longer than the SEC? He just got beat by Vandy, by the way.
Right.
31-7.
Yes.
Now, Sellers got hurt early in the game.
But did you watch Vandy?
Vandy went on the road.
I'm telling you, Vandy defense was amazing.
That guy can coach.
He's a very good coach.
Yeah,
and I'm impressed with Vanderbilt for the first time in my life.
That's what he said about me the other day. Hey, let me ask you something. We got Florida coming up, right?
Yeah,
Florida Gators coming up.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
What's the best way? This is your 20. You believe this? No one has ever done this in any state that I know of. A doctor, you know how they are, stuck up, better than everybody else, a lot of money.
Such love.
He's given up.
Such love.
He's given up every weekend for 26 years to take care of Bay County athletes. That will never happen again. How does the average guy, you don't have to be a great athlete, but how does the average guy get out to see you?
Call Orthopedic Associates at 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
All right, let's talk about a couple more great people we have. We have so many. We love our sponsors. Every single one of you guys are incredible. Appreciate everyone. Steve's Bike Shop right there on 23rd Street. You're looking for these electrical bikes that are taking over the world. I like the old-fashioned. I'm sorry, I'm old-fashioned. I like the old-fashioned bike. Got a huge selection, new and used. If you got one that's broke, go see Steve. They've been in business since 1979. Steve, are you there every day?
I'm there every day.
What kind of accessories do you have there, Steve?
We have everything from streamers to helmets to lights.
What about the little bell that
we
you
got
get?
the bells.
John's looking for
John's
that.
got streamers on his truck.
We got the bags to go on the back if you want to carry. I mean, we got it. We got it all.
Believe me, they got it all. They got everything you think of.
We got it all.
If you're having problems keeping the house warm or cool, right now you got to worry about keeping it cool. All you got to do is call a local guy. Everybody we deal with is local. Don't go national. Go with local people that were raised here. They take a lot of pride in what they do. Everybody knows them. That's Steve Steverson. That's Jason at Steverson Air Conditioning. He graduated from Mosley High School. The guy's incredible. Call Debbie, get an appointment, have him come out, and get it serviced. It's going to save you money on your power bill. It's going to last longer. It's going to save you money. They're the most honest, hardworking people out there. If you got an old one, get rid of it. It's one of the few things you can actually purchase that will pay for itself over a period of time. You'll be shocked how much money you'll save in your power bill when you have Stevenson Air Conditioning come out and give you some coaching tips, what you need to do around the house to make it cooler and make your unit work longer and better and more efficient. Hey, I said that word right. That's pretty good. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has your chance to win a pair of tickets to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We've got tickets to every single Jacksonville Jaguars home game this season. And if you want to grab a pair of tickets for the Jaguars versus the Texans on Sunday, September 21st, text Jacksonville to 850-215-6290. Text Jacksonville to 850-215-6290. Your home for the NFL. It's 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a light breeze out of the south, mostly sunshine and 87. Clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 70 and a wind coming out of the northeast around 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow, sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 87. About the same at 86 Wednesday and we'll have sunshine. This forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Saturday, September 27th, come to the grand opening land sale at the ranches at Creekside Preserve and get your gorgeous 20 to 50 acre estate in desirable Baldwin County on sale from only $139.9. That's right. Get 20 to 50 acres in Baldwin County from just $139.9 with excellent financing available. Ranches at Creekside Preserve features private large acreage tracts with beautiful woodlands, rolling meadows, and a peaceful creek, all surrounded by pristine natural beauty and abundant wildlife. It's your opportunity to live in Baldwin County, Alabama, one of the fastest growing coastal counties in the U.S. due to low taxes and a low cost of living. Don't miss out. Come to the grand opening land sale at the ranches at Creekside Preserve and get your gorgeous 20 to 50 acre estate in desirable Baldwin County on sale from only $139.9. Call 877-888-1415 or go to creeksidepreserveal.com. That's creeksidepreserveal.com.
Your biggest investment is your home. Protect it while also improving its appearance with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. We have sand, mulch, gravel, or lay down decorative stone, all available for pickup and delivery. Discover your dream landscape with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Imagine the moment you proudly pull up to your home that you've worked so hard for, enhanced by quality mulch, decorative stones, and more. Let's make it happen today. Request a quote online at earthworkspc.com or swing by the office at 2005 Industrial Drive. Love the land you live on.
Billy here. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Nick Saban gets kissed by...
Uncompromising sports talk lives here. Now back to the J. Michaels studio. It's the Coach James Hale Show. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Go Gators! You're not a Gator, you're a Gator hater.
I'm a Gator hater.
I tell you what now, Florida Gators, and people get mad at me, they're not, everybody's going crazy, they're not that bad. They play hard. Thank you, Wildcat. They play hard. The defense is good. They beat themselves. Turnovers, penalties, stupid mistakes, play calling sometimes. But one thing I didn't understand about Billy, you saw the guy struggling throwing the ball, which shocked me. Honestly, I was wrong. I thought he's going to be I thought he'd be the best SEC quarterback this year from what I saw last year. And I know maybe it was an injury. I'm making excuses for myself for making the wrong choices, but I did. In my opinion, I thought he was going to be outstanding. When you got a quarterback's off, not having a good night, I think 5 interceptions telling me he's not having a good night, I think I would try to run the ball more. They weren't down by a whole lot at
Listen,
times.
I agree with you. I think
Their best players are
Florida
running back.
competed with LSU man-to-man. And exactly what you said. It's the mistakes that Florida made that
Chad, if you have 5 turnovers, shouldn't you get beat down bad?
You should be, but let's talk about the stats.
Well, let's take this phone call.
Oh, okay, we got a phone call.
Let's take this phone call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Help us out.
Y'all are sugarcoating somebody that needs to be been gone. Coach, if you had his record at Arnold, you wouldn't be at Arnold.
That's
He's
true.
The worst
That's
coach,
true.
record-wise, since the 40s.
You're right. You're right.
You know, I called a few times. My name's Mike. I called a few times 2 years ago.
Yep.
And I've been a Gator all my life, pretty much. My best friend was All-American there. And he told me before he passed to give the guy a chance. So last year I gave the guy a chance. And look what happened. He come back, he got a good at the end of the season. I was looking forward to being a Gator again. But guess what? South Florida took that from me. Billy Napier took it for me. I can't even stand them. I think they're the worst. I don't know what to do.
Let me ask you this, though, seriously. What do you do when your quarterback plays like that? Do you pull the trigger and put the next guy in?
Right, I don't care what like Archie Manning needs to be in. They got to quit. You don't promise you're paying them now.
Yeah.
Don't perform by.
Yeah.
Like that guy spit on somebody. He shouldn't get his check for 2 games.
Yeah.
Or something, you know.
Yeah.
They're pros.
What do you think happens going forward? I mean, their schedule's brutal, but they come back and beat Miami. Does that save him?
They ain't beating nobody. He's the worst coach in Florida history.
Now tell us how you really feel.
All that stuff you talk about, it's just terrible. The all coaching thing, discipline.
Yeah.
And he won't get offensive coordinator. They told him since day one, get one. Oh, no, I'm the offensive coordinator. And he's take his butt down to Appalachian State or somewhere where he belongs.
Yeah, I agree with you about the OC thing. He should have got one. Go ahead.
Not so fast.
Yeah, and he's going to try to do that now.
Hold on.
No, it's too late. Go ahead.
I've watched 2 of the 3 games.
Right.
Lagway's technique, he needs a quarterback coach.
Yes, he does.
I don't think the offensive coordinator is that bad or some of the play calling. When you are standing back and throwing off your back foot and trying to throw it across the field.
Throwing sidearm.
His technique is absolutely horrendous.
Which, could that be from the injury? I'm trying to make excuses for the guy.
I always do
it was the penalties. It was the flags that hurt him.
Yeah.
Listen,
he's so talented.
If y'all will let me get to these stats, I'm gonna show something to y'all.
Let's show it to us.
Just listen to this for a minute.
I'm open-minded. Show it.
All right. Total yards. Florida, 366. LSU, 322.
Wow.
Turnovers, Florida, 5. LSU, 1. First downs, Florida, 23. LSU, 10. Penalties, Florida, 7 for 57 yards. LSU, 7 for 68. Third down conversions, Florida, 6 of 17. LSU, 4 of 14. Fourth down, 1-for-1 for Florida. Of course, LSU didn't ever go for it on 4th down. Time of possession, Florida, 37 minutes, 46 seconds. LSU, 22-14.
Yeah.
If you look at those stats and you had nothing else to look at, and let's take the turnovers out of it. If you took if you didn't know what the turnovers were, Florida wins that game.
Yeah.
And it's what I felt like I was seeing on the television. That
pull up the South Florida, they're almost the
same thing.
Yeah, it's mistakes. It's
coaches got to win the close games.
And this is coaching, right? Handling the ball. You can't be turning the ball over. You got to make good decisions throwing. And then the penalties is coaching as well. So anyway.
One more stat.
What's that?
Baker's record at Wild, Florida.
Yeah.
Win and loss record. What is it?
What's he now?
2021.
2021, yeah. With a losing record.
Who gets to keep their job with that?
Nobody.
Yeah, right.
Nobody. Yep. Let me ask you this. Does he make it through the season, or do they pull the trigger during the open week?
But I don't know. Scott Strickland loves him. I don't know. He's a good character guy. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes he does great. But he's not the one man for Florida's job. He can't get over his head.
Yeah.
You hire, or what called the Florida State coach do? We got him more offense coordinator. So,
right.
Be the director of it, be the head of the company. You don't got to do it all, Mr. Napier.
Just look at their next.
You know what I call it? It's back to Billy Nightmare.
Billy
Nightmare. And God bless Alonzo Johnson, my best friend since I was 9 years old at the boys' club. He was a good man. He had problems, but he was a good-hearted man and a hell of a football player.
Well, let me ask all you something. If I'm just me, and I could be wrong. Other coaches got different opinions or whatever, but if my quarterback's struggling and the game's close, I'm going to run the ball. I'm going to keep running it and just see what happens. Sooner or later, maybe we'll break one until we get him under control. And one of their best players, that running back. Yeah. Am I crazy?
Yeah, 3 interceptions.
To keep throwing the football when he's throwing all those interceptions and throwing the ball on the ground, everything else.
Coaching.
Go ahead, Patrick.
I was going to say the stats for the year, he's thrown the ball 100 times. They ran it 78. So it's not that far of an imbalance. It's the effectiveness.
How many times he throw it against LSU?
What was it, 36, something like that?
So let's see. Lagway was 33 of 49.
33 of 49 passes. 40. It reminds me of Alabama, Tennessee last year when Melrose threw it 50 times.
And they ran, what was it, 87 plays?
That's
Can I ask y'all all one question?
Yeah,
how
go ahead.
long do y'all think he lasts?
I don't know, man.
Halfway through the season is
if he loses to Mississippi State, he's done.
Yeah, if he loses to Mississippi State, he's definitely done.
All I'm saying, his kids are playing hard. It's not like...
And the talent's there.
You watch Alabama FSU, and you saw the kids loafing and getting their heads kicked in by FSU and not fighting back. And you watch Florida, you don't see that in Florida. That defense is good.
It's very good.
But they're going to get... How long can he keep them together? That's the thing. How long can he keep that team together?
The schedule is just vicious.
Yeah.
But that's what you want to do. You want to play a good schedule. I don't know.
We'll see, man. I don't know.
Scott Strickland has got him some more duckies. He's going to be there a while, so it's on him.
Yeah, he gets on that extension. Why did they give him an extension when, there were people not pleased with him either?
Right. See, so when he didn't even, the biggest thing to me is, the University of Florida, he went and seen one person and hired him.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't you look at everybody?
Yep. That's a great, all right, real quick, we got about 30 seconds. Real quick, I'm going to ask you a question.
Thank y'all.
Wait a minute, let me ask you, who do you want?
Yes.
Lane Kiffin? I would take Lane Kiffin in a heartbeat. He knows the state.
That's the only one. I'm a Spurrier guy, so that would be my pick.
Yeah, me too. I'd take him in a
There's
heartbeat.
nobody better than Steve Spurrier. Nick Saban. You know who I do? Wait, one more thing. Nick gave these guys 2 years leeway with his NIL or whatever. Now, them come back and bring Florida back, we'll find out what really kind of coach he is when the playing field's even. Think about that.
Ooh,
come on, Nick. Give you something to think about.
I like it. He would win. Yeah, that Vandy coach would win just about where he goes. No, I like the old way. I like the old way when you never cheated. I mean, I like the old way when we didn't have this cheating that we got going on now.
Right.
We never cheated in the past.
Alabama had the best pay ever. You know what Lonzo told me? I said, Lonzo, how many agents you got? You know, agent had to give you money. Lonzo said, I don't know. Whoever gave me money, I guess, about 50 or 20, back in the old redneck days. Them boys. What is one little quick story? Playing Auburn. I used to go to Holiday Inn, get the key to his room so I get up with him after the game. I go in there, I open the game where they beat Auburn. I go in there and I reach down and there's an envelope. I pick up the envelope, all of a sudden his hand come on my back. Boom. He said, I got to go finish my radio interview. I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord.
True story.
All right.
Thanks
for the call.
Go Gators. Go Gators, maybe.
Go Gators. All right, let's talk about Vandegrift. I tell you what, Kyle Vandegrift's incredible. Love that guy. Are you looking for a roof? Or you just want something built? General Contracting, they design it, they build commercial, residential. TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting, they do an incredible job. Love the Vandegrift family. But if you want no roof, and now these insurance companies, man, it used to be you could keep it 20 years. Now in 15 years, they're coming to your door, getting ready to drop you. Call Kyle Vandegrift. They'll come out. They're not the cheapest now, but they do the best work. You want something done right the first time, it's Vandy Roofing. Listen to Kyle every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. You want that yard look like a golf course? You worried about bugs in the house? It'll never happen. All you got to do is call Turpro Pest Control. Local. Yes, sir, he's local. He's local. He's in the studio right now. Patrick, what's the best way to get up with you?
Look us up on Facebook at Turf Pro PC. You can also call our local number, 850-890-5820. And here soon you will be able to look at our new location that is coming.
Ooh, okay. We'll be right back. What you've been waiting on, Alabama Update. Brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. We'll be right back.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening, there will be a light breeze out of the south, mostly sunshine and 87. Clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 70, and a wind coming out of the northeast around 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow, sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 87. About the same at 86 Wednesday, and we'll have sunshine. This forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Reliable Copy Products is proud to be the exclusive dealer in Northwest Florida for Kyocera office equipment. Reliable Copy Products has been committed to providing professional, personalized service for the last 35 years. They understand that the right equipment does not always fall within today's budget requirements, so they offer several options for the equipment you need today for the growth you expect tomorrow. Call James Smothers at 784-6601. 784-6601. Reliable Copy Products on Harrison Avenue, just north of Bay High School.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVOQ Port St. John. Powered by Panama City Toyota, ESPN Northwest Florida.
Are you looking to invest in rare coins and precious metals? Well, look no further. Coin and Bullion Reserves is Bay County's trusted source for rare coins and precious metals. Located in the heart of Panama City, our showroom is stocked with a vast selection of gold and silver bullion, rare coins, and currency. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned collector, we have what you're looking for. Our sales staff has over 50 years of experience to help guide you through your purchase. Come and visit Coin and Bullion Reserves today and build your collection with confidence.
He doesn't always go the extra mile. But when he does, it's because he missed the exit. It's the Coach James Hale Show. Live and local inside the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Roll Tide. update brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. They're there for you anytime, day or night. Logos taking care of logos throughout the Panhandle of Florida. Get it serviced twice a year, right before summer and right before winter. You'll be glad you did. If you have any kind of problems, call Stevenson Air Conditioning. They'll be out there quickly, and they'll solve all issues. They are that good. All right, Alabama 38, Wisconsin 14. Ty Simpson he looked really good. Last 2 games, the guy has knocked it out of the ballpark. It's incredible, his play. He was 24 of 29 passes for 382 yards, 4 touchdowns. And Williams dropped one right in his hands. It would have had 5 or another 30. You see that? Just dropped it right in his hands.
Frustrating. Watch that. And then Brooks dropped one too.
Yeah, so it could have been a lot better. 2 passes completely dropped. 2 more touchdowns. That would have been 6 touchdowns. That would have been 26 to 29. Probably another 50 yards. Last 2 games, he's 41 of 46, 83.7% completions, and that's with the receivers dropping passes. Simpson versus Monroe, against Monroe, he was 17 to 17 for 226 yards and 3 touchdowns. So the guy the last couple of weeks is hot, playing well. Can he keep it up? He got an open week this week. 2 weeks get ready for the Georgia Bulldogs, the most physical football team they have played so far. Florida State looked pretty physical, but I will say this. Wisconsin pass defense was ranked 31st in the country going into this football game. They'd only allowed 145 yards a game. Alabama tore them up. Alabama was up 21 to nothing at halftime. And Chad, you see the play right after halftime? The flea flicker? That was executed really well. They hand it off to the back. He throws it back to the quarterback, and the guy is in motion that threw it to the quarterback. He's sitting over there and set up for a screen. All the offensive line were ahead of him. Nobody touched him, and the guy can fly. He's one of the fastest guys in the country. Williams takes us to the house, 75-yard. And now Alabama's up 28 to nothing. I'm feeling really good. What happens? They kick off, and Wisconsin runs straight back for a touchdown.
That guy was awesome. That's all I can say. Untouched. He read the blocking appropriately, and what can you say? It was a great play by a great player.
Yeah, great job of Wisconsin.
Yep.
But here's the only negative coming out of this ball game. Alabama's offensive line pass block looked better. Alabama's rush offense blocking did not. They only ran the ball for 72 yards on 22 carries.
Who was their top running back or top yardage guy?
Maybe the quarterback.
It was 25 yards. Yeah. He had more yardage than any of the backs.
You're talking about statistics. Here we go. First downs, Alabama had 22. Wisconsin only had 14. Total offense, Alabama 454 yards. Wisconsin 209. Rushing, 22 carries, 72 yards. They only averaged 3.5 yards per carry. Wisconsin rushed the ball 34 times for 92 yards, 2.7. So you were talking about statistics in Florida LSU. Yeah. You would think, well, this one kind of matches up. Alabama dominated most of it. They dominated the scoreboard. Passing as a team, Alabama threw the ball 30 times, 24 completions, 382 yards. They averaged 12.3 yards per reception. Wisconsin threw the ball 17 to only smart job by coach. Only threw it 70 times, trying to keep the clock running, keep the game as close as he could. 11 completions, only 117 yards. They only averaged 5.6 yards per reception. That's not very good.
He had 2 interceptions.
2 interceptions. Time of possessions, Alabama had 28 minutes, 56 seconds. Wisconsin had the ball longer, 31 minutes and 4 seconds. Turnovers, Alabama 0, Wisconsin 2. Is Alabama back? Alabama got destroyed by FSU. Is Alabama back? I'd say hold off on all that. Monroe and Wisconsin, not as FSU.
They're not Georgia.
They're not Georgia. Wisconsin's team speed not near as fast as Georgia, Tennessee. Looking at the future schedule, I do like this though. We took care of the Big Ten. Oklahoma beats Nebraska. I hope my 2 Buckeye boys aren't listening.
Yeah, we added them onto our schedule.
Yeah, we added Michigan. Oklahoma beats Michigan. Alabama beats Wisconsin.
We added them onto the SEC schedule.
And then Vandy goes up and beats Virginia Tech. But Alabama's got 2 weeks to get ready for Georgia, a physical football team. Georgia's one of the most physical, hard-hitting team you're going to play all year long.
And then they got Vandy.
Well, I'm going to tell you. Wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something. The month of October could be a great thing or it could be a terrible thing.
Right.
Because I'm telling you right now, we're getting better but we're just good enough to lose to all of them, and we might upset Georgia and beat the other ones. After they play Georgia, they got Vandy, and this is October. Vandy at home, and we all know now that's a tough game. They beat us last year. Then we got at Missouri, which Missouri's got a good ball club. Then I watched Tennessee.
Woo. Yeah, they should have won that game against Georgia.
Tennessee is good. Now, South Carolina, without the quarterback, I feel good about. He'll be back by then.
Yeah.
You would think. Well, you're a doctor. He had a concussion.
Yeah, he'll be back.
You think he'll be back?
Yeah,
I think
it'll take him. He may miss the next game. Depends on how the protocol goes.
Yeah. Let me brag on these Alabama receivers. Bernard, I love that guy. You see him put him in the backfield and let him run the ball. Mm-hmm. You see that?
Yeah.
He scored 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 4 receptions, 62 yards. He averaged 15.5. Williams is back. He had 5 receptions, 165 yards, averaged 33 yards per reception, 2 touchdowns. He had 1 drop touchdown pass. Horton did pretty good, 5 receptions, 48 yards, averaged 9.6, 1 touchdown. 8 different receivers for Alabama accounted for 382 yards and 4 touchdowns. Rushing the ball, you're right, Chad. Quarterback Simpson, 6 carries, 25 yards, averaged 4.2. Riley has 7 carries for 20 yards, 2.9. Total offense, Ty Simpson was responsible for 407 yards total offense. That's pretty good. What did you think, though, watching the game? I was happy. They played hard, both sides of the ball. They got after it. I'm still not. I don't think we have a very good defense. I'm real critical on Alabama when I look at it.
I think the defense is looking better.
Yeah,
I think they're sorting some things out, is what I would say. I like the aggressiveness that the defense showed, so I think there's a little bit better aggressive play calling that you didn't. I didn't feel like we saw that against FSU.
I watch them make contact in the past when Bama's linebackers and DBs would make contact with a running back. They would always go backwards. I'm seeing even against Monroe, I see them hit people, and you don't see them really go back. There's a stalemate, and sometimes those guys gain a little bit extra yards after contact. We're just not as physical on the defense side of the ball we have in the past. We usually have unbelievable NFL players everywhere on defense side of the ball because of Saban. Well, everywhere because of Saban. I don't see that this year. Georgia's such more physical. When Georgia hits you, man, they knock the crap out of you.
Did you see the
Georgia is
running
physical?
Game?
We're not.
Did you see the running game of Tennessee and Georgia?
Yeah.
I mean, Alabama doesn't have that running game.
And that running back from Georgia is good.
Well, the ones from Tennessee, they look good too.
Yeah, I'm just watching right now, being fair and balanced. And you can't go. You got. Every game is different. Every week is different. You're not the same team every time you go on the field.
The matchups are different.
I tell you what, though, I don't think Tennessee scares me to death, and Georgia.
I think the key for the Georgia game, when Georgia lines up like they did in overtime, and you know it's a run, can Alabama stuff it?
Well,
can they
stop it?
No,
I
don't know that anybody can.
I don't think they're going to have a hard time getting Georgia off the field.
And can Alabama run the ball? Are they going to be able to run the ball?
The key for Alabama is, can that offense give the quarterback time? Here's the difference in last year and this year, and what's going to, I think, going to be a big advance for Georgia. Kirby, again, in the SEC championship game, he did it, and it kind of goes against everything he's done. And I know why he did it. Last year, and I listen to these guys that coach, I hear stuff through the grapevine. Last year, they put a spy on Milroe. They didn't go after him. They didn't blitz him a whole lot because they knew, and it makes sense. You get upfield, give him a little seam, he can take it to the house. I get that. So they put a spy on him and took the pressure off him, and he got him anyway. You're not going to see this because Simpson's not that threat with his legs like Milroe. Yeah. Kirby's going to blitz him. They're going to get after him. There won't be any spies. When you run a spy, you're playing with 10 people on defense, not 11. And I don't think you're going to see this year. That's going to be the big difference. They're aggressive on defense this coming up here against Bama. Offensive line's going to be their offensive line versus our defense line is not a good matchup, and our offensive line versus their defense line is not a matchup. Yeah. The most physical teams usually win,
and the coaches aren't a matchup. Kirby's going to outcoach him. Yeah. I mean, he's a good coach, but Kirby's going to outcoach him.
Yeah, we were up, 20 points or something last year, and we were lucky to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of the key matchups is going to be Georgia secondary versus the wide receivers. Can they stay with them?
I think it's more the offensive line. Can you protect that quarterback? If he didn't have time to throw, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. If he doesn't have time to throw, none of that
It
matters.
don't matter. But it's going to be a good game. And we got 2 weeks to get ready. The one good thing about it, I think we'll get that one stud defensive tackle back, that nose guard, the captain.
Yeah.
That's going to help a lot. You know, we started a true freshman on the defensive line against Wisconsin. Played pretty good.
Yeah, I thought he played pretty well.
He's going to be good in the future, but that's hard to do.
Aren't they like an FCS
experience.
school or something like that in Wisconsin?
Well, yeah. They
part
were,
of the
they
big,
were weak. You talking about the weak sister?
the Big Ten.
Hey, I know.
Big
brothers?
Ten.
No, I'm not going to. Hey, I ain't making fun of the Big
The
Ten.
little brother conference.
They'll probably win 3 in a row. All right, let's take a break. We get back. I think we got a phone call. We might take it. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. You got to wait and see. But I tell you what, I want to thank Stevenson Air Conditioning for the Alabama update. We want to thank Russ and Amber for what the work they do. You got some stones are not right, go see them. They'll set them in right.
They'll fix your
Where are they
stones.
located?
830 Highway 77, right on the corner of Highway 77 and 9th Street in Lynn Haven. David Adamson, designer jewelry.
Baby, I tell you what, we had a great time at that Cajun place Saturday at 2:30, watching all those games, seeing all. Bill and Sue, I talked about him. They're from Missouri, the King Solomon family. 27 plus TVs, $5 pitchers, 50-cent wings, and those wings were incredible. You can't get that anywhere. That's the best deal going anywhere. You can have 10 wings and not one beer, but a pitcher of beer for $5. You spent $10 on that. That's crazy. TVs everywhere, great atmosphere. Wear that LSU shirt, and they score a touchdown. The game's being played. Get up there. They're going to give you a free Jell-O shot. Saturday mornings, they open up at 10. That way you can go watch game day, watch all the games all day, all night. On Sunday, they got the North Shore Jazz Band, and they do a great job. I love that guy. They perform 10 to 12. Then the NFL games are on. If you're a Saints fan, you got your Saint jersey on, and they score a touchdown, go ask them, please have my free Jell-O shot. They'll give it to you. Get out to that Cajun place, have a wonderful time. Love Rick, Judy, Jan, wonderful people. That Cajun place, the food's incredible. Go check it out. We'll be there, I don't know, Auburn plays at 2:30. I don't know if I'll be there 2:30 or 11. Steve, you got to get out there. The food's great, man.
I got to.
Yeah, you're going to save money. You're going to save money. All right, we'll be right back. We get back with the Auburn Tigers, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Weather in the Panhandle never stops. Turn to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast.
Up to the minute weather reports all day long.
A chance of thunderstorms and moderate rain.
In-depth storm coverage.
Winter Storm Enzo.
And breaking weather as it happens.
Hurricane Helene.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
We do have a tropical storm warning.
Rely on it.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a light breeze out of the south, mostly sunshine and 87. Clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 70 and a wind coming out of the northeast around 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow, sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 87. About the same at 86 Wednesday and we'll have sunshine. This forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Looking for dependable civil construction in the Florida Panhandle? CBC Construction has you covered. From land clearing and drainage to roads and underground utilities, CBC delivers high-quality work on time and on budget. Locally owned and operated, CBC is trusted by schools, developers, and municipalities. To learn more, call CBC Construction 850-740-3815 or visit cbcconstruction.com. That's cbcconstruction.com.
Right now, over 300 kids in Northwest Florida are waiting for a mentor like you. Just a few hours a month can change a child's life and yours. It doesn't take much to be the difference. Become a big brother or big sister today. Call 850-433-KIDS or visit BeTheBig.org to learn more. Mentoring changes lives. Will you be the one to step up?
The #1 SEC call-in show is now twice as big. It's double the Paul Feinbaum Show. Weeknights starting at 6.
Okay, but also go faster.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hey, Martha, Kenny, James, Jenna, Steve, Elizabeth, Craig, Cyrus. Love those people. War damn Eagle. War Eagle, baby. Homecoming. Auburn dressed out white on white. Never have seen that before in my lifetime. I've watched them since I can remember, and I just don't remember them at home ever doing that. Looked good. I get it. It was hot. But I still like those home. I like Auburn's uniforms. I like it what they wear at home, not the white. But that's just me. Hey, they get it done on homecoming. They beat South Alabama 31-15, and now it sets up. And Oklahoma they took care of Temple. Now this is the biggest game of the weekend, in my opinion, in the SEC. 2:30 kickoff, ABC. Auburn at Oklahoma. It's going to be a huge football game. And what did you guys think about game day? They picked Miami, Florida over. Well, they just got through going to Oklahoma. I get it. They just were at the Oklahoma-Michigan game. So I get that. But some people were upset where game day's going. They are going to the Miami-Florida game. But Auburn Tigers, I got some statistics on Auburn, but I got some guy that keeps calling, and I always stop for callers unless it's just one person. Let me see if it's him. Good morning.
Go Blue Truck City, where I'm Tony's back Tindall. Hey, so we were up in Hoover. We were one thing. Kentucky needs to start Cutter Boley because they're a different team when Cutter Boley's in the game. That USA transfer experiment should be over. Cutter Boley should be the starting quarterback. He's a hometown kid from Kentucky, so they need to start him first and foremost, and that's for Wildcat. Second, we're up in Hoover Freddy's baseball tournament. All right? It is pretty sad when you can go to an Alabama football game for cheaper than a high school football game. And by the way, when we were driving up Friday night up to Hoover, we passed through Brantley, Alabama. It was packed. All the high school football stadiums we passed by Friday night were packed. By the way, Brantley, home of NBA legend Chuck Pearson, by the way. So anyway, and the hotel we were staying at, we tried to get a late checkout. They said, no, you got to check out at 11. I'm like, why, you have a shorting staffage or what? People need jobs. So what's the deal? He's like, no, they're cutting our hours because ever since Saban left, no one wants to go to Alabama football games. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. And that's straight from, yeah. I mean, but when you can get an Alabama football ticket against Wisconsin for $7, that's sad, man. Typical fickle SEC fair-weather fans. Anyway. And Alabama. What about the Alabama Lions? Gibbs and Jamison Wilson. Awesome. Beat down on the Bears 52-21. Anyway.
Wow, I didn't know that. Let me ask you this. Did they treat you pretty friendly up? Were they good to you up there?
In Hoover?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the people there were friendly on the way up there in Hoover. They were great. And that stadium where they have the SEC championships for baseball is a beautiful stadium, but is that like their only event of the year? I mean, what else goes on there?
They use it. They use it some during the season. They
have a minor league team too.
Yeah. Well, the minor league team's downtown.
They do?
No, they play downtown. There's another ballpark down in Birmingham.
Okay.
That we went there. We went to a game there before. It's pretty nice, but no, Michigan. If you love baseball, you got to go to an SEC tournament there. It's crazy, man. Especially when LSU's playing. It's something special.
I mean, Hoover. That was our first time. Eddie's never played ball at Hoover before, so it was a beautiful facility and all that, and it was great. I mean, it was a great time, you know.
Yeah.
So, but
and there is some truth to what he said about the people that didn't go to the game. There were some empty seats. I mean, it was sold out, but people didn't go, and they didn't sell their tickets on the secondary market. People weren't buying them, and the reason we didn't go, I didn't want to go to 11 o'clock kickoffs up there. I've been there before 11 o'clock in that time of day, and I just didn't want to do it.
Fair weather fans.
Were you there?
I was not, but I was watching on TV.
I was too. I watched one.
and it wasn't hot. It was a beautiful day. Like, you had a nice breeze and all that, so it Like,
oh, really? It wasn't that bad? It wasn't that bad?
No. It was beautiful.
Heck, man.
It had a breeze going on, and it wasn't hot at all.
Well, I got to watch Auburn. I had both TVs on, one in the den, one in the living room. Auburn, they took care of business. First down. Let me get this in for Auburn real quick. First downs, Auburn had 19s. Now, listen, you got me on this stat deal.
Yeah.
South Alabama,
Look at the stats.
20.
It helps.
20.
Yeah.
Auburn had 19. Total offense, Auburn had 337. South Alabama, 310. Rushing, Auburn ran the ball 39 times, 195 yards, average 5 yards a carry. South Alabama ran it 42 times, only 140 yards, 3.3. But they kept running the ball, keep the game close, keep the clock running, try to keep it close. Passing, Auburn threw it only 24 times, completed 13 for 142 yards, 1 touchdown, only averaged 5.7 yards per carry. South Alabama threw it 26 times, completed 18, 2 touchdowns, 170 yards, averaged 6.3 yards per reception. Auburn punted 2 times, averaged 44 yards. South Alabama only punted 1 time for 39 yards. Rushing, Auburn had 3 rushing touchdowns and 1 pass touchdown. South Alabama 2 pass touchdowns. Time of possession, Auburn 28-33, South Alabama 31-27. Turnovers, Auburn 0, South Alabama 2. I like the Cobb kid, the running back. I like him. He's done a good job since we have that other injury. 19 carries, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. He looked good. Bullock, 16 for 57 yards for South Alabama. Auburn's Jackson Arnold, he was 13-24, 142 yards, 1 touchdown. South Alabama Davenport was 18-26, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Leading receivers, Auburn, Singleton, he led Auburn with 6 receptions, 65 yards. Coleman had a big touchdown pass, I think the first touchdown of the game. 2 for 49 yards, averaged 24.5, 1 touchdown. 6 different Auburn receivers caught the ball for 142 yards. Next, Auburn at Oklahoma, 2:30 kickoff time. It starts, man. And then you watch Auburn the week after that. They're on the road at A&M. A&M looked good, especially on the offense side of the ball. Next 2 weeks, we'll know all we need to know about the Auburn Tigers.
Saturday's going to be tough.
Saturday's going to be tough.
Venables has got his defense rolling.
Yeah.
And the offense is doing very well with the new offensive coordinator.
What do you think? Auburn's up 28-9 at halftime. Did you think they would just kind of blow it out in the second half?
No.
I thought they'd pull away, but I knew South Alabama was going to give them everything they wanted. And Hugh Freeze was smart. I like the game plan. Just give what they're giving us. We'll go with. Nobody get hurt. Let's take care of business. And they know they got Oklahoma next.
That looked like an old school. We're better than you. We don't have to do anything. Let's just sit back.
That's exactly what they did. Yeah, exactly.
Don't get anybody hurt.
I like Cobb. In 3 games, he's rushed for 314 yards. 2 straight 100-yard games, 4 touchdowns, averaging 6.8 yards, 0 fumbles. I like that kid. Michigan Eddie, how did your Wolverines? Did they bounce back? Did they look good?
I think they did, 63-3.
Did you get to watch? You didn't get to watch it, did you?
Mighty Chippewas. No, we were at the baseball field.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get to watch it.
Okay.
But it was against Central Michigan, so we knew we were going to take care of business. So it was no big deal. And we sold out the big house because we're not fair weather fans up in Ann Arbor, so it's all good.
What did he say? What did he just say?
He's accusing you of not being we're not real fans.
Real fans.
A little dig at you, I think.
Woke. You know what woke stands for? Michigan.
Okay.
The whole state. No, obviously that's way.
Big screen and air conditioning is.
Hey, we got about
what's happening.
30 seconds. How did your son? Your son look good? Is he back full speed? Thanks to some doctor that I know.
Yep.
You might want to give some thank. You might want to be some. give some love to somebody that's really changed your life and your son's.
Yeah, Doc Mitchell. I texted him over the weekend. He got his PR, 84 miles an hour on the bump yesterday. Shut down, pitched 2 innings in the championship game. Shut him down. No runs, 2 strikeouts. Got on base all the time. Didn't get a hit, but a walk's as good as a hit. You know what I mean? And that's his first perfect game tournament in over a year. He played right field when he wasn't pitching, and he made a sliding catch. His knee's good and all that. And
yeah.
And
I
I wanted to play football, but the smart thing is to just keep him out this year until he's 100% for spring ball. So we're just let him keep playing baseball and all that. He's got another tournament in Atlanta in 2 weeks, and then the big one down in West Palm, the WWBA, a week-long tournament in West Palm with that, and then focus on Mosley baseball for the spring season.
That was longer than 30 seconds. But it was good. I mean, it's well thought out at play. Yeah.
But I'm just happy he's basically where he should have been.
Chad, I want to thank you for taking care of that young man. God bless you. All right, let's talk about, you know what? I love Pat Perno. City Commissioner Lynn Haven, they got the best wings over there. Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. You want a great meal, great atmosphere, TVs everywhere. Get out there and watch Monday Night Football. Get out there and watch Thursday night NFL games. Friday night, all you Mosley Dolphins, go have a pep rally there, eat there, then head out to the ball game. And then the weekends, you got Saturday college football. You're in Lynn Haven. You need to be at Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. Steve, if you're looking for a bike, where can I go, and where are you located?
I'm located on 23rd Street, right across the street from Sam's Club.
And what's the name of that place?
Steve's Bike Shop.
And you've been in business since 1979, 46 years. You got to be doing something right.
Yeah, it's called working hard.
That's right, baby.
And it's got streamers.
I got three local legends in here. Pat Perno, the city commissioner over there. That's my fourth one. But Chad Mitchell, Patrick, and Steve. And then we got Wildcat. But anyway, we'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Are you sick of the old sports talk? The vanilla opinions? The polite debates? The hosts who are afraid to say what they really think? So are we. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is bringing the house. It's the new Sports Blitz.
Weekdays, 4 to 6.
We're starting arguments, not conversations. The Sports Blitz.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Mentorship might sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big. Just showing up can spark confidence and connection in a child's life. Right now, more than 300 kids in Northwest Florida are waiting for a mentor. Be the one who makes a difference. Call 850-433-KIDS or visit BeTheBig.org to get started.
Take your next adventure in an award-winning Kia from Bill Bird Kia. Discover the new Kia. We invite you to stop by Bill Bird Kia and test drive the new 2025 Kia. You'll get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. The 2025 Kia SUV family has movement that inspires. Drive away today in a new 2025 Kia Soul, Seltos, Sportage, Sorento, or Telluride. Fuel the thrill and command the road in the luxury of a 2025 Kia K5 sedan from Bill Bird Kia. Performance, power, and design built for you. Spark inspiration in the all-electric 2025 EV9. It's a modern masterpiece, fast charging, rugged, and roomy. Bill Bird Kia is the original home for the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by 2435 East 15th Street, Panama City, or anytime at BillBirdKia.PanamaCity.com. We'll treat you like family and give you the peace of mind you can trust. Your local community dealer is Bill Bird Kia.
You don't know what his problem is. But it's probably hard to pronounce and untreatable.
That don't feel so good.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local from the J. Michael Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. I'm going to ask all three of this real quick, give you opinions. Texas A&M win at Miami. Well, I picked Miami. I picked Notre Dame to win that ball game, but I thought it would be competitive. I really like the coach at Notre Dame.
What about the coach at A&M?
I like him too. I like him too. Yeah. He's showing it right now.
Yeah,
they look good. They came back and won the game. The officiating. A couple times they made a call of holding. It didn't look like to me that you could have let that one go. Then the last play of the game, the right guard or left guard for A&M tackles him, and there's no penalty. I'm like, that's interesting. But what did you think? What's your take on that Notre Dame Texas A&M?
I think it's two good teams.
Yes.
I think Notre Dame, don't count Notre Dame out. I mean, okay, they got, 2 losses. I mean, they're playing
and the rest
very,
of the
very
schedule
well.
sets up nice for them to win.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing well. I thought it's a good game. That game and the Georgia game were probably the 2 best games all weekend, I think.
What about Georgia Tech, Clemson?
No, I did like I did watch that game,
That was
actually.
a great game.
And, I
hate it for Dabo.
I felt like Georgia Tech dominated most of that game.
Yeah. What did you think about the A&M Notre Dame?
It went about how I thought it would.
You had A&M?
Yeah. Towards the end.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those games that either one can win, and I think what that shows us is we get down the stretch, I think we're going to have more than one 3-loss team in the playoffs because we got so many good teams that are losing close games.
We get more and more like the NFL. We have more losses. I want to go back to Georgia. I want to
wait a minute. Isn't that what we want? We want to see good games all season, right?
Absolutely.
Because it tells
I
you.
want to see Alabama win. I don't care if it's a good game or not. I don't care about winning.
Well, I do too.
Yeah. As long as my team wins, I'm in for it. I want to tell you something about Georgia, what happened in that ball game. They had played 2 cupcakes, and the speed of those 2 teams they played was nothing compared to Tennessee. They had to get adjusted to the game
And
speed.
they did.
They made the adjustment. They got used to it, and they started playing a little bit better. But Tennessee had a chance to kind of put them away.
They
and
did.
They didn't.
Yep.
And you can't fool Kirby
You
Smart.
can't do that.
It's
Yep.
his world. We just live in it.
Yeah. He's a great coach.
Georgia beats Tennessee on the – and you see those Tennessee fans, they didn't know what was going on. Like, what? We can't have lost this
I'm
game.
surprised we didn't see more mustard bottles and golf balls.
Let me talk about before I let you guys have your opinion. I'm going to tell you this: Kirby is 60-0. When Georgia scores 35 points, you can't beat him. He's 60-0. 70 straight games, 70 straight wins when Georgia scores 35 plus points, dating back to 2014. Last 10 years, Tennessee's won 73 games. Georgia's won 123 games. Zero championships, SEC for Tennessee, 4 for Georgia. National championships, Tennessee 0, Georgia 2. NFL players, Tennessee 30, that's pretty good. Georgia 81. First round picks, Tennessee 6, Georgia 13. Last 10 years, now we can change this. Not last 11 years now. Tennessee 2-9 versus Tennessee.
Here's what I saw in the Georgia-Tennessee game. I saw a championship team find a way to win. And I saw a team that wants to be a championship team that's on their way to possibly being one. 2 key plays in that game. Aguilera throws an interception in the third quarter. The receiver slips.
Yeah.
If the receiver doesn't slip,
it's a
the Georgia guy, it's a completion, and he may take that to the house because they were in 2 deep coverage, and that was a blazing guy.
Not the quarterback's fault.
No, it was a great read. They hold them. Georgia gets a field goal. Difference in the ball game. The missed field goal at the end, everybody knows that. I think, and I mentioned that to y'all earlier with the coach, with 7 seconds left, Georgia has no timeouts. He's going to center the ball. They get a false start. He still doesn't center the ball. He sends the kicker in. It sounds weird, but that is a coaching decision of, I don't know if we can win the game. If you have full confidence in the kicker with 7 seconds, send him out there. Kick it.
What would you have done, Chad? Let me explain something to you. When they usually center it, he's not trying to gain any yardage. He's trying to get the ball in the center of the field.
Yeah.
They just lost 5 yards because of the penalty.
That penalty.
If you're going to center it, you're going to lose another 2 yards.
Yeah.
Was he worried about the 7-yard loss? Was he worried about the kicker? What do you think is set in his mind?
I think he was probably
did it
worried
once, but you don't want to do it.
I think he was worried about the loss because he knows that the defense knows what he's doing next. You know?
Or you could fumble the snap.
Yep. There's just a lot of things that can go on, and he's trying to beat Georgia, and the pressure's on to beat Georgia, right?
And then the kid make the field goal in overtime, but it wasn't as long.
No, it was the same spot.
Was it?
Yeah, the exact same spot.
Wow.
They said it on the TV. Same spot. Yep,
It's just
same
a do-over.
exact spot.
Wow.
It was a do-over, and he got it. I mean, it shows you.
He didn't mean to miss.
So why does Tennessee drop to 15?
Because they're Tennessee.
Like they're
I just read to you everything.
I know, but they're every bit as good as Georgia. What I saw on that.
And Heupel, I will say this: Heupel's a good coach.
Heupel's an excellent coach.
That's why I go back to a team that has won championships and a team that hasn't.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
that's your difference.
Yeah, there
and
is the
mentality.
difference.
Did you see Kirby walk off the field? Him, Mary Beth? He wasn't with his wife at that time. He was going in. He looked at Tennessee fan. He started. He did something with his tongue. I said, "Oh my God, it was crazy."
Did you see the press conference?
Kirby
himself says, "I don't feel like we should have won that game."
Right? No, that's exactly what he said. Yeah,
he said it, and it's like,
and he's right.
Yeah,
but you know what? Sometimes a good team. Like
no,
you
he's
said,
not right. He won the
a
game.
Championship.
He won.
Team
It's like he
finds
just
a way
told
to
you.
win.
That's right.
And what Pat said is right there. But Tennessee should have won the game. I mean, the kicker kicks the exact same kick, and it's good in overtime.
If you got a swim meet, one guy gets a big lead.
No.
It's like he's going to win.
He lost.
Other guy comes up and beats him.
He
got beat.
And listen, I'm not a Tennessee fan,
He
but
did.
like
He got beat.
I don't get how they dropped to 15.
I mean, what's the love?
That's
how
a
did they drop?
that's a disrespect to Georgia.
Why are you on to Georgia so hard today?
I'm not on Georgia.
You know,
I'm like Tennessee.
Kirby reminded me of Bobby Bowden at the end of that game, the way his facial expressions. I remember when Bobby was getting trounced by Florida and then came back and beat him, and he shouldn't have beat him. And it was like,
well,
I remember he's like, just glad we got out of here alive. And that's kind of the way Kirby looks. He's like, glad we got out of here alive.
Kirby's probably sitting over there going, I hope we don't play this team again in the SEC championship.
Absolutely.
And
because they've got receivers that are tough to catch.
Well, what he did too, he got out.
There is no East and
Alabama went
West.
up there a couple years ago.
That's right. They got rid of that.
They gave
That's
up
right.
50-something points. Saban stayed man coverage the whole game. They couldn't cover them, and they stayed man coverage. And I was texting with Jim and Jason, and I said, if he stays in man coverage, he can't stop this. What did Kirby do? He got out of man coverage. He still pressed them, but he got those safeties back over there.
Yeah.
And Tennessee's so hard to go man coverage against the way they spread. Nobody spreads you out like they do.
Yeah.
Their receivers are like a yard from the sidelines. It's crazy how wide they spread you, which is smart. If you're a man coverage, you run the guys, they run the ball, they got a better seam to run through. I just think against them, you're better off playing zone. That's just my opinion. But what a football game. It was a great game. Kirby gets it done. Vandy beats South Carolina. Would that have happened if Seller doesn't get hurt?
I don't know.
It'd have been close.
Yeah.
But
Vandy's not the old Vandy.
Vandy looks good.
Vandy's good on defense too.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I mean, their defense, it's not the same Vandy that we're all used to.
Here's something I saw in that game. Vandy out physicaled South Carolina.
No, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah. I mean, they were tough.
And in Vandy, here I think this is the keyest thing. Vandy has a quarterback that just wins.
Yeah,
He finds a way to win.
Here's a stat: he has the most wins as an underdog quarterback in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
of any quarterback.
I believe it. He's good. All right, let me ask you this: did you see this coming? Did you see all the love for South Florida? Steve, we'll start with you. All the love. They go into Gainesville. They beat Gainesville. They put a beat down on Boise State, man. They're ranked in the top 20 in the country. They go down to Miami, and everybody thinks it's going to be a battle. They got blown out 49-12 by in Miami. Did you see that coming?
No.
I really.
What's it tell you? Tells you Miami's way better.
Tells you
than
Miami's
think they
good
are.
and they know how to watch tape.
Yeah.
And find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Coach, when you beat your biggest rival at their stadium, what normally happens the next week?
You have a down week.
I thought
he's yawning.
That coach answered.
Well,
he won't even let me.
He was your assistant coach on the way.
He won't even let me respond.
Because it's going to be some smart aleck answer.
You're right.
No, fast forward to this week. Florida goes down there. Let's see what type of performance Miami has with Florida, because Florida's got a really good defense.
Yeah,
They've only allowed 2 touchdowns.
Florida's got the talent.
They've only allowed 2 touchdowns.
Can Napier keep them together?
Yeah.
Can they keep the team
together?
together?
He did last year. I hope he can do it this year.
Yeah, if he can keep them together. Florida's not a bad football team.
They're not.
They beat themselves.
They've made mistakes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and finish up this. We got the top 10 out, now top 25 on both polls. And that ESPN FPI, I don't even get that thing. I don't even want to bring that up anymore. It's so stupid. It's weird. But we got so many great people that sponsor. We appreciate all of them. Taco Bell, we got 3 great locations here in Panama City Beach, Callaway, but the big one down in Tiger Shark Country. Port St. Joe. All you Tiger Sharks, make sure you get out to Taco Bell before the game, after the game. Get down there and see them as much as you can. They're a big-time supporter. They got DoorDash. They got breakfast, lunch, dinner. They do it all. Taco Bell, Tiger Sharks. Go Tiger Sharks.
Go Tiger Sharks.
Love it. I love my grandbabies. Also, the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant, Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Get out to one of the 4 newbies. Have a great time. And the legend himself right here. Chad, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call Orthopedic Associates at 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or RobotMD.
Chad's been on the sidelines for 26 years. He's one of the first guys trained in robotic surgery. We have people from Montgomery, Alabama, a little girl that we grew up with, came down here. She was operated on Chad, and she was fine now. He does an incredible job. A lot of people don't realize we had a running back, Jeremy Hester, was told he's through with football, cannot play his senior year. He would have never got a scholarship. We take him. Chad works on him, gets him back, told us what to do. We did the rehab. We did everything. He played. He gets a full ride to University of Southern Mississippi. He starts as a freshman there, changed his entire life, and he owes that all to Dr. Chad Mitchell, the legend. Let's give Chad a hand, please.
Yeah.
Woo! Good job. We're right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida is your home for the NFL.
Touchdown, Denver!
We bring you the biggest games every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night.
Oh, he's got the first down!
Plus, we'll broadcast more college football games than ever before.
He did what?
Live NFL and college football play here.
Unbelievable!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a light breeze out of the south, mostly sunshine and 87. Clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 70 and a wind coming out of the northeast around 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow, sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 87. About the same at 86 Wednesday and we'll have sunshine. This forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Tired of boring merch and want your brand to stand out like the big names? Elevate your look with Red 7 Tees. They don't just print shirts, they create bold identities. They are a veteran-owned custom apparel shop providing the kind of detail that turns heads, using high-quality digital printing and embroidery to give you that unique style you love with no minimums or cookie-cutter designs. From small business to sports teams, if you've got a vision, they'll help you wear it proudly. Visit red7tees.com.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
Better buckle up, Buttercup. There are no participation trophies here, just pure sports. The Coach James Hale Show live from the J. Michaels Studios.
Gen Z snowflakes.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hey! Hey! As Manly would say. Arnold! Go! All right, AP, top 25. Let's get it done. Number 1, Ohio State Buckeyes. Number 2, Penn State. Number 3, LSU. Number 4, Miami. Number 5, Georgia. Number 6, Oregon. Number 7, FSU. Number 8, Texas. Texas has got a quarterback issue. Number 9, Illinois. Number 10, Texas A&M. Number 11, Oklahoma. That's who Auburn got, 2:30 ABC. 12, Iowa State. 13, Ole Miss. That was a great game, Ole Miss, Arkansas. 14, Alabama. 15, Tennessee. I'm with you, Chad. I don't know. There's 15 teams better than Tennessee. Tennessee's pretty good.
Pretty good team.
16, Utah. 17, Texas Tech. 18, Georgia Tech. 19's Indiana. 20, Vandy. 21. How can Michigan be ranked 21? They should be in the top 25. 22, Auburn. 23, Missouri. 24, 0-2. And Glenn loves this team. They're 0-2 and they're still ranked.
I still think they're a good team.
They are.
I still think they're not number 24 in my mind.
They're good.
But they've lost 2 games in a row, right?
Yeah, like Holmes County.
Yeah.
Number 25, USC. All right, let's bring him on right now. The man, the myth, the legend, Eugene Glenn Manley.
Fresh off the golf course.
Fresh off the golf course. Now, he didn't play today.
They did.
No.
Did you play? You didn't play today.
I didn't play today. You couldn't call it golf today. It's fog. But let me tell you, Eddie's the people's caller. I'm the kicker's caller. So I was going to.
I like the kicker caller better.
Let me tell you, if you guys have never stood back there and had to do it, you're wasting your breath talking about it. So, if you look at that kick by the guy from the Tennessee, if you look at his plant foot, it's pointed a little bit to the right. So when you do that from that distance, the ball sails about 3 to 5 yards out that way. So if you don't have your plant foot pointed towards the target, and Doc, you know that.
Yep.
So, and then if you don't think it's more than one person doing it, you look at the Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got to be snap, holder, and kicker.
Yeah.
And so all those things come into play, and everybody sits back and goes, "Oh, you should have made it." Well, crap. Little old ladies with blue hair, no, you didn't make it. Tell us why you didn't make it.
Did you see some of those NFL kicks? A 70-yard field goal? I forgot.
I don't watch the NFL since they took a knee. I
70 yards, 58 yards, 60 yards.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They put helium in the ball now. So
Georgia Tech hit a 56-yarder to win the game.
I know that guy. If you watch how effortlessly it was, but you look where his plant foot was, right down the pike.
Yeah.
So,
that was a great kick.
I tell you what, and you talked about, I heard you talk about the Tennessee thing. Well, you know what? Maybe he should have kicked it on third down because of, but who was to say he didn't false start on the kick?
He didn't want to leave time on the clock. That was what he was trying to do.
I understand that, but if you're going to do that, and my point was you should have your timeouts. If you're going to center the ball on third down and then kick it on fourth, and then you get the penalty, come back and do it on third down. Go ahead and center the ball.
Yeah.
When you don't center it, that just says to me that you didn't have full confidence in your kicker.
Yeah.
To start
with.
Well,
that's not true. The thing is, he wouldn't let him kick it if he didn't think he could kick it that far.
Well, in this right, Glenn, that a lot of times the kickers, the coach is asking the kicker, where do you want it on the field?
Right. Most of the time they want it in the middle, and they try to do some of that. But the other thing too is how many times this kid had to kick that in this kind of pressure? That comes into play too.
He kicked the same kick in overtime. It was in the exact same spot, and he nails it.
He does. But you know what? What's the pressure on that one versus the pressure on the other one? It's the same almost, but he just had the experience of, gosh, I pushed it. I can't be pushing it.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's a lot of things that go into it.
Do you think he's a better kicker now for that?
I think he's got the experience now, But you know what? You still go in with you go in with the idea I lost the game because how many times you get to play during the game?
Yeah.
And, everybody watches you. They don't go how many times did they, miss the block or how many times did they fumble the football and all that. So you're either the best hero or you're the GOAT. So, every kick, you just have to almost be like a defensive back. You got to have no memory.
Glenn, let me ask you, what did you think about Florida, Napier? I thought the kids played hard. I thought the defense played outstanding. 5 interceptions, not really trying to run the ball much. What was your take on that game?
I think they got problems with Lagway, because that guy from LSU just baited him into throwing the one right there down the middle.
That defense coordinator at LSU is really good.
He is, and the thing too is though, if Napier doesn't come off the pride ride and get a dadgum offense coordinator, it's still going to look like that.
Yeah. I think he's have a hard time keeping his job.
Lagway looks to me like he's either not watching game film or he doesn't have the confidence in the quarterback coach to teach him.
Well, the other thing, I just don't think it could be a development though, Pat, because I don't think he reads. I don't think he reads what he needs to be reading.
Yeah, I don't think he's reading well either. That's what it looked like to me. But 5 interceptions, you're definitely not reading the field.
But if you notice, though, to find out what defense, you got to jet a guy over every once in a while to find out what the defensive backs are doing. And, you know, they don't do that very much at Florida.
Yeah, and so that doesn't help your quarterback, right?
No,
if you can do something like that and the quarterback can see what the defense is doing, that helps them make decisions. So, yeah, it all works together.
Sometimes they'll rotate up, but right before you snap it, they'll rotate back. You used to call it cover 5 stay, where you go out, but then you come back to where you were, and you hope you catch them throwing the out, which they did that one time. So, anyway, but it's a lot more than just that. There's some things, you know, people are looking for things because they said, well, they didn't go to the band and all that. Well, crap, you know, are they there for the band? I know it's school spirit and all that, but you know, you just got beat, and you should, you know, I don't know. It's hard to do it, but now when you're losing, they're going to try to find everything they can to get rid of it. It doesn't matter if you did, you know, they didn't tie their shoes right. We used to always tie them this way, but they, you know, it just depends.
All right, Glenn, I will see you Wednesday, Big Daddy.
Well, I don't know. I might be busy Wednesday. You can't never tell.
I got your contract. You'll be here.
No, there's going to be a lot of fog Wednesday morning.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Have a good day.
Y'all sounded good today. I appreciate you.
Thank you. How much time we got? All right. Patrick, we want the yard to look like a golf course. We don't want bugs in the house. Who can we call? Who can we depend on? Is somebody local around?
Yeah, we're local. Look us up on Facebook at Turf Pro PC. Right now is the time to get out there and get your weed preventatives down for the fall and winter weeds that are coming and your insects.
Steve, you go buy bikes at some other chain stores and stuff, you get what you pay for. I want something good. Something's going to last. If something happens, I want to pay. I'll take it somewhere, know what they're doing, and get it fixed. Where are you located? Tell us the name of your company, where you're located. How long have you been in business?
Steve's Bike Shop on 23rd Street across from Sam's. We've been there since 1979, and everything we sell is assembled with a good warranty, and we keep them fixed up and rolling for you.
They do a great job there. They got a huge selection of used and new bikes right across from Sam Street. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. And the man, the myth, the legend, 26 years on Bay County sidelines. No one has ever done that before. I would predict no one has done it, will ever do it again. People are just not that way anymore. This guy's a legend, a wonderful man. I had the pleasure to work for him with 13 years and now another 10 years on radio. The man, the myth, the only one, Dr. Chad Mitchell. Chad, where are you located?
1827 Harrison Avenue.
We're out. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Have a blessed day, everybody.
Roll Tide.
Have you ever wanted to reach out and smack someone?
Sit your ass down and shut up!
The new Sports Blitz. Rants, hot takes, and huge reactions are incoming.
You've got to have a bad game at some point.
Feel the burn.
This is unacceptable at the University of Alabama!
The Red 70s studio line.
This could go 7 games.
850-215-6290. ESPN Northwest Florida. Get in the game.
This is Joanna with